Hello, everyone. It's been a while. Sorry for no streams last week. That is that. Keep messing that up. Keep forgetting to mute that playback. Um, hello, hello. It has been a while. I was sick last week, so apologies for no stream. It was a sudden and overwhelming illness that I just couldn't really deal with, unfortunately. I tried to power through on Thursday, and then I was like, nope, can't do it. That is a lot. Yeah, I try to keep my updates on YouTube community posts instead of, well, not Twitter because I just forget my Twitter account exists sometimes. But I do post on YouTube community. So for whatever reason I don't stream, please remember to check. I am feeling a lot better, and I've been getting a lot of work done. Thank you for asking. I hope your week last week went better than mine. But I am feeling a lot better. I've gotten a lot of the video done. It is. Speaking of the video, it is going. It is like at the 17-minute mark right now, out of like what I estimate to be like 35 or 40. You got snow? Yeah, I also got snow. That was probably what contributed to my sickness. I don't do well in cold weather. My body does not it just doesn't work. It just ceases all function in cold. How's the video? I can show you part of it if you wish, but I think I'll leave it most of it to a surprise for now. It's going great. If you want, it's an essay video though, so there's like changing images, but don't expect too much flashy with editing skills. I am not the best editor. I just do what I like. Um, and for such a calm video where it's just me yapping, I just play some image relating to what I'm talking about, and then some of that. It is, however, doing good. I am I'm almost finished with the Astra Militarum segment of the video, and then I should be on the Space Marines, and then after that is smooth cruising through the factions of the Imperium of Man. I should create a Xenos video, but I need to take a small break in between projects and be like, okay, so I just got that done. I can't just jump in and be like, all right, time to do another Xenos video or a Horus Heresy video of tanks. um, but yeah, hope you all have been safe. Thank you for still joining through to this stream. Yeah, I don't know. I just got a surge of inspiration this week, so I'll try to work my best. And definitely going to be working on chapter 1 of the Horus Heresy. I I do the Horus Heresy is so fascinating to me, but like why is it so complicated? It shouldn't be this complicated. There shouldn't be so many books about it, and oh, there should. It's an amazing setting. Let me try something. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay. That's not gonna work. But I want to cover like the Horse Heresy vehicles so badly in their own video. But if I do that, I'm gonna have like a I'm gonna have an hour-long video, and it'll be like, oh, this tank is a tank destroyer, or not tank destroyer. This tank does this. This tank does that, and it's which I guess is the point. But like, what I'm trying to say is because I can't find my words today, all of a sudden, is this tank appeared here, and here's its history. What's its history? There is no lore of it. So I just have to go off tabletop stats, and if I have to go off tabletop stats, then I don't want to learn the Horus Heresy as a game system. Although I do know it, I do know some of it. Hi, Lazy. Welcome to the stream. Glad you and CA are here. But it's a total mess, and I just I don't know how much of the stream you caught, Lazy, but the tank suddenly appeared and then it disappeared. Yeah, basically, the tank appeared in this one chat for this one passage, and then it was gone. It blew up. It shot thing, and then it got blown up by like I don't know a warlord titan. And it's not like the book's really focused on tanks, as far as I'm aware. It's more about the Primarchs, the Space Marine characters. Also, there's so much to read. One of the reasons the script writing took so long was because I had to verify the sources of like what of the information I was getting for just the Warhammer 40k tanks. Because as much as I love the Lexiconum, I don't trust it. I had to make sure everything was right, and for the most part, everything is right. I don't think I caught any flaws. I just had to see it with my own eyes and be like, oh, okay, so this does exist as an actual thing. No, someone didn't just make this up. And yeah, but now that that's over, recording wasn't too hard. Getting sick on the weeks I getting a little sick and then extremely sick on the weeks I was supposed to be recording wasn't too hopeful, but I felt better enough to record and finish that part. And yeah, I think my next video is gonna be how to play, or like it's gonna be titled something like "So you want to play Adeptus Custodes." And you know what? Actually, speaking of holy voice crack. Speaking of Adeptus Custodes, you wanna know what appeared in my Twitter feed? There's a VTuber out there. I need to find her again. But there's a VTuber that also is into Warhammer. She has her own Custodes model. And I was like, what? Like, what is that? That's so awesome. I I want a model like that. Yeah, let me find her again. Yes, Aurelia Tempris. Great great streamer I really need to watch. But that would be cool. He suddenly turned green. Ay ay ay. I just think it's cool. Also, what else? Another Warhammer news. Actually, no, back to the topic of next video idea. I think I'm gonna do how to play. So you want to play Adeptus Custodes and just go through the general rules and detachments. I won't get into strategy. Oh, I could, but I don't want to get too much into stratagems. Um, it's just like an overview. It might be a multi-part, like it might be a series of videos. I just don't want to push myself too hard again on such a grand project of such a long project. It's especially since school has started to pick up, like actually pick up pace, and I'm just like, oh no. Let me think. With school picking up pace, I've been overwhelmed by work too, but I don't know. I would love to do YouTube as a hobby, not just as a hobby, but as a career. But for now, it's remaining a hobby, and I need to like actually work on a career. Oh god. I also need a new chair. This chair is dying. Oh well. All right. Now, for today, we'll be playing Faster Than Light. As you can see, oh, Sam, I just finished a group project. It sucked. Yeah, I had a massive. So I was playing. I had a massive like accounting project, and it was like do the entire accounting cycle, where each next step relied on the previous step being correct, or relied on the first two steps being correct. And there was a way to check my work. I do online classes, but I could only do it 3 times. I had to use 2 of them in the first like 4 steps out of 8, and I was just like, oh no, I'm not making it through this. Just do reanimation protocol on a chair. That's great. it. I'll roll a 1d3, see what I get. Just pull up an online roller because I don't have an actual 1d3 dice. Who carries 1d3 dice anyway? Roll a 1d3 dice. I got a 2. Oh no, that's only like half the chair's health points. If even. But yeah, I need a new chair. I was sort of nervous. Actually, before we get started on Faster Than Light, I was sort of nervous getting back on streaming just because, well, I don't know. I'm so happy you guys are here still watching me. I know a hiatus on YouTube or any social media platform is killer. That much I know. It's just, well, I'm just happy you're here. So thank you. Thank you for joining. But yeah, we're playing Faster Than Light because I just want to ease back into things, and I like playing Faster Than Light. It's one of those games where I can play, commentate, and still be able to not focus too much on everything. Um, Here, let me remember how to do things. It's only been a week, and yet I feel like I've forgotten everything. That's not it. Nope, that's not it either. Where was? There it is. We're not doing bolt gun today. We're doing Faster Than Light. Let's see if it loads. This should work. It does. Yay. But yeah. Thank you all for joining. I can't. I know I keep repeating myself. I'm like a broken recorder, but I do very much appreciate you guys joining. So without further ado, let's start playing a game. No, I'm not trying to copy Jigsaw. Alright, let's go. We unlocked the Kestrel last time. We unlocked the Kestrel amongst other things. But I want to try playing with this ship. No, we didn't unlock the Kestrel. What am I saying? We never actually beat the game. We just unlocked this ship. Yeah. Oh, the pain of this ship. I'm not gonna play it today because I'm not jumping straight into the fire. Straight into the Anvil of War. The Midnight. And then use the second variant. The Rebel variant? Okay. I mean, I guess I could. Why is the weapons bay and shield bay open straight into the cold, hard vacuum of space? What? Why do I have a crew of... Why do I have a mixed crew? I can't change you. Okay, well, I guess... I have beaten this game before. That's how I have the Rebel variant, I believe. I think that's how you get it. But, This is gonna be hard for boarding. This. One sec. I need some water. Yapping. Yapping has its downsides. It's always important to stay hydrated, kids. Alright. Use the second variant. Okay, so we have me. You know what? CA, what... Do you want to be the Mantis? Or the Zoltan? What's your pick? Or the human. You could be the baseline human too. There's nothing wrong with being a baseline human. God. My favorite... This is so random. My favorite Dungeons and Dragons race is human. It's just basic. It gives +1 to all stats. Orc. Orc, so green, but there's two... Or I guess the bug. Okay. You'll be on shields. You know what? I think Lazy would want to be the special race too. And then there's Johnson. He's just there. He's just happy to be there. Why is there a... What? What's the purpose of this? Why would you open this to the cold hard vacuum of space? Why is that an option? I guess it stops borders, but then they just reach the door controls, break through, and then... That makes no sense to me. This ship design makes no sense to me. We do get 4 basic lasers though, so I guess I can't complain too much. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. We know this stuff. I'm just gonna yap about, I guess, Dungeons and Dragons. I was thinking of Dungeons and Dragon characters because I'm a forever DM. One sec. I'm a forever DM, and I DM for and I'm the game master for all my friends. So I was thinking of character designs, and I was just thinking what was the most overpowered character design I could create, or at least not overpowered, but fun. Actually, I should ask, do you know anything about Dungeons and Dragons? Please tell me you do. So I can give context about what's happening, about what I'm saying. If you don't. I should absolutely make sure that you do know. Ow, what in the world? No? Okay. So, I thought I said fire. Guess not. I don't need vision. I'm gonna be too busy yapping to not notice. So, Dungeons and Dragons is very fun role-playing tabletop with friends. But I was thinking of character designs. I guess I'll start with races. I wanted to create a skeleton character named Skinny Bones Malone. He's like Italian mafia-esque. No good reason. But unfortunately, there is no gunslinger class in Dungeons and Dragons. So I had to come up with alternatives. And your class is basically, well, it's... If you played Overwatch or Team Fortress 2, you should grasp what a class is. It dictates what you can and can't do, and what abilities you have. should... Oh, I just turned it off. Smart. But there is the rogue, which is basically the thief, assassin, all of that fun stuff. And I was thinking like, alright, I can create a rogue. But... So I created a rogue. And he's an assassin kind of rogue. And then one of my friends was like, I can DM a game for once. And I was thinking, that's strange. That's new. I'll take... Wait, that's also new. Stealth weapons. Prevents your weapon from disrupting your cloak, allowing you to shoot at... Oh, while clothed. This is new. Sorry, I should be yapping, but I cannot. Because this is actually new stuff. This is actually a challenging choice. A hull laser, a powerful laser designed to maximize hull damage. Shots per charge 2. We could do a hull laser, or we could do a heavy laser. How long do these take to charge up? Can wreak more havoc than a smaller burst laser counterparts, but a hull laser is designed to maximize hull damage. Do we try to go for stealth? Do we try to go for cloaked? A cloaked run? we could maybe actually afford it. And we have stealth, we can get stealth weapons right away. Yes, okay. Do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna sell this repair drone too, because we're not gonna be using drones, we're gonna be using lasers. Which means we should be able to buy the heavy laser too. Let's just repair all the damage we've taken. Okay, but yeah, I was thinking of going for a sneaky 4 missiles for 9. We're not going missiles, so sure. Ah, thunderstorm. Uh-oh. And there's a rebel scout station. Top 10 things I don't want to see. 0 shields, no oxygen, no engine, and no weapons. Do I value survivability? Yes, quite a bit. But, yeah, I was creating a sneaky assassin kind of deal for a character. For a skeleton. And then my friend offered to DM, to Dungeon Master a game. Like to run a game. And I was thinking, okay, that's cool and all. And then he... And he was like, we're doing a 1920s mafia, and I was like, okay, I can run with. I can run with this. I would still be a sneaky character that's like sent by the mafia to assassinate characters. Or unwanted criminals. Which is cool. Which is still cool. Yeah. And then he was like, well, it's Skinny Bones Malone. And if you've seen the Rattle 'em Boys meme, which I named the character after and based the character off of. Personally, I would have stuck with adventuring, but I'm so interested in having a useful fun word for the greaser shields. Gosh, damn it. But then he's like, you should have a Tommy gun. I don't know what assassin walks around with a Tommy gun, but I guess this assassin walks around with a Tommy gun. I got that timing backwards. Uh-oh. I didn't need surveillance anyway. He's not surrendering. Uh-oh. Bonk. I don't know what assassin walks around with a Tommy gun, but I guess this assassin walks around with a Tommy gun. This is a massive crew layout. But yeah, I just find it really funny that I'm gonna be an assassin that walks around with a submachine gun as a mafia boss. Johnson, get off the bridge. Okay, now I save current positions. And I jump. Let's jump around for one extra station. Yeah, want to fuel. The Federation encrypted signals being broadcast from a nearby planet. Send an away party. You find a secret Federation outpost. You're regrettably out of supplies, but are eager to tell you of another secret base. They send you the coordinates. We can't go there. After a quick search, you discovered a hidden Federation space dock. They offer you some supplies in addition to fully repairing your ship. That's a lot of scrap. That's worth it. I don't care what they say. Scans reveal a large asteroid nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FDO to research. Explore the asteroid field. You have nothing of interest. That's okay. Oh man, I'm so happy I took that detour. Shut down their weapons, shut down their shields, and shut down their life support. Anyone injured? No one's injured. Let's skedaddle. You received a message from a small refugee camp from Hail. We'd like to help you on your mission, but don't have much to offer. If you have small extra amount of practice, we can work on the ship. Or about their specialty. They offer to upgrade your oxygen system in exchange for some scrap. Oxygen? Guess that is useful. I'll accept it. How much was it to upgrade the oxygen? Okay. And we got a deal. Okay. Next sector. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go rock controlled. I don't think we've been on a rock controlled system before. Rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. That's okay. We won't tread long. Small trading post and ask about refilling, but they respond, "Go away. We don't serve your kind here." We do have a trading post here, though. You receive a hail and Federation frequencies. Your Federation? No, go red. It makes you go faster. You receive a hail and Federation frequencies. Your Federation, but we weren't sure we weren't sure we'd ever see a friendly face again. There's a little business around here. Perhaps you'd like to trade? Cloaking is that expensive? Darn, I should have explored some more. What can we sell? We can't sell. We can't get cloaking just yet. I'll sell the basic laser, but we'll save up some more. Darn it. I'm sad we can't get cloaking, but that's okay. Even if we spent 0, we would have gone. You know what? Let's go explore a little more. We can always revisit the shop, I believe. You find a rock ship docked with a damaged Mantis fighter. Before you have a chance to hail them, the ship moves in to attack you, and you register a teleporter to take the symbols from the disabled ship. They're using Mantis tech to board you. Uh-oh. Back to your posts. The ship explodes, leaving a substantial collection of useful scrap material. One more good combat like that and we should be fine. You find a slug cruising a rock ship at a standoff. Both of them aren't ready to fight. You can intervene before this gets any. Sail and see what's wrong. The slug captain explains they upgraded the rock ship's reactor. Now the thick boulder heads are refusing to pay for the work done. The rock nest is slime balls in a poor job that is not worth the green price. Man, the rock ship. Ow. Okay. Massive explosion emanates from the rock ship, shattering its hull and sending debris on an unavoidable collision towards your ship. It seems like the reactor upgrade was poorly done after all, and this slug took the opportunity to jump away. Dag nabbit! Always hits the engine. And bridge. We can't go back to the store, unfortunately. We wouldn't be able to afford anything there. We can purchase fuel here. This is a deal. Good deal. Yeah, thank you for your business. Oh boy, combat? Yeah. A rock mining vessel is harvesting the mineral-rich asteroids in this locality, and their scouts take your presence to be a transgression. Battle stations. that ship exists. I saw that. Let's skedaddle, gang. Like zoinks, let's skedaddle, Scoob. I grew up watching a lot of Scooby-Doo. It's one of those shows that's just no matter what your age is, unless you're Gen Alpha. The rock ship silhouetted against the sun in new supernova. They hail, even out here you follow us. We only wish to be left alone. Out of panic or anger, they charge their weapons. Did not want that. That is not what I want. Come on, shoot, blow the ship apart. You know, I saw a clip where it was someone asking a child, I think it was like an NBA player asking a child, so what cartoons did you watch? Or something like that. And the child unironically went, "What's a cartoon?" And that clip emotionally, that clip hurt me on a different level, man. That was... Like, what? What do you mean, no? What do you mean you don't know what a cartoon is? And then the guy also didn't. The NBA player also didn't know what a cartoon was, or knew what a cartoon was, and was like, "What do you mean? It's like on TV." And he's like, "You mean on YouTube? I only watch my iPad." It's like, what? What? Near a small asteroid, you find a ship with power park is partially crushed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining to build off proper equipment. You take a few careful holes, we expose a mineral patch in the rocks that reacts violently with your open. A shockwave forces you backwards to rebuild your hole. When you regain your control, you find there's not much left of the ship. Oops, we tried. I mean, the amazing world of Gumball is still going. I mean, yeah, but like, it's not like it used to. It's not like how it was, you know? Like, cartoons nowadays are just so different. 1, 2, no. I want to go to the store. We'll risk it. Screw it. The rock tolerate few aliens in their space, so even they seem to respect the wisdom of this town. A few of them establish a trading post in the house coming abandoned. Cloaking! Don't care about anything else. From what I've seen, it's still got an old sense. I mean, I guess, but like, it's just... From what my friends tell me, it's just not the same. You found an exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. Okay. Well. I don't even need to use cloud. What the heck? What's this? There's no time to salvage the enemy ship. You must jump away before the cruisers get in firing range. Next sector! That ship didn't even shoot back. I guess we'll go Zoltan controlled. You arrive in Zoltan space. From what you heard, they anticipated the incoming war and made preparations to hold their borders. What was it? FTL lore is like the rebels aren't even rebelling against humanity. They're just... What the heck? What is that ship design? You spot a pirate ship looting a small Zoltan cruiser. They spot you and move into attack before your FTL drive has a chance to recharge. Ow, that still hit? The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. No, you don't. There you go. And it's gone. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. We need a longer cloak. No, not yet. I should have named the ship. Forgot to. Oopsie daisies. Distress beacon time. But, you have encountered a refugee ship trafficking in space. It looks like it was just fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Distress beacon's active. You destroy anyone that's on board. Let's hail them. As you hailed a refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Before you can respond, it cuts communications and powers up its weapons. That's just lazy writing. As a game master and writer myself, that's just lazy writing. No, not really. It's a nice twist. Oh gosh, it's a Zoltan ship, so it's gonna take a while. Breakthroughs. Oh, there it goes. Kablooey. Attack the refugee ship. The refugee ship thanks you for your assistance as a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship. They offer up what supplies they can spare. I nearly read that as 89. I was about to get so excited. Like 89 scrap for one refugee ship? The Zoltan are fascinated by other species instead of something of an alien knickknack shop here. Why not take a look? Another heavy laser. I suppose it's better than the basic laser we have. I'll buy it and then... Because there's no downside to having heavy lasers over basic lasers. The heavy laser is just arguably better. Or it's just better in every way. I will sell the basic laser then. And yeah. Distress beacon. As soon as you arrive at distress signal, shots are fired towards your ship. A trap! It's a trap! They offer you some of their cargo if you let them live. We will not accept surrender. We have you on your ropes, pirate scum. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. See, I only cared about the scrap. I mean, they cost more. That's fair. You arrive at a Zotan research facility. They issue their research during genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FDR travel. They ask you to recruit your time. That's the time to undergo a few scans. Sure. As soon as you dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile appears on the radar. You hear the Zotan say on the distance, "We're being held hostage." Does this ever end well? Okay, knock out their shields. Now. I need to remember to cloak. Let's do this. Let's do this. You take out a ship and contact a research station. Thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush unsuspecting passerby. Please take this. Darn pirates in this lawless system. Wait, you're supposed to go there. I don't need more power to engines. I just need repaired engines. I'm gonna upgrade cloaking. I'm gonna upgrade a bar of that. Because our whole gimmick is just not getting hit in the first place. So I could also upgrade dodging or de-engines. Yeah, because each level increases dodge chance by 5%. For the most part. Let's fix engines. You pick up a Zotan life raft with floating in space, and haven't asked you to risk take a ship from a pirate who recently commandeered it. I am certain it is clear that you must not destroy my vessel in the process. Let's engage the pirates. Let's see if they want to give up. What happens if we just laughed? We just leave with them still on board. Uh-oh. That's not good. You salvage what you can from the ship. The Sultan looks deeply satisfied with your aiming and demands to be dropped off your earliest convenience. Yeah, let's let him go. I didn't expect the ship to just explode, okay? That's not my fault. Run, dodge. You found a rebel combat ship that's been reassigned as an emergency supply vessel. The local civilians are apparently needing help. Rebels are rising to the occasion. Leave them be. I don't care enough. Alright. Wait, we can go down and then it's only 2 versus. Why would you ever take this map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 reds. Kablooey. This somewhat isolated region was thrown into chaos that started a rebellion. Even in peacetime, it was always beset by pirates, but now it houses a center of operations for countless pirate fleets. Why did we start in the nebula? Why are we still in the nebula? That counts as still in the nebula? I should have gone up. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Nearby stations, greetings. You're almost increasingly coming across some extra jobs. You guys don't feel perhaps we can make a deal? No. And especially while on pirate approaches you, hand over one of your crew members and rest and go free unarmed. You would never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Of course. At least they don't have a teleporter. Not yet. I did that in the wrong order. Oopsies. Can we just shut down their shields already? Wait, I can just do this. There we go. There goes one layer of shields. Maybe see powering FTL. Yeah, I need a crew member. Go, Martin, go! You're so fast, Martin. That part's on fire. Oh wow, that's a lot of parts on fire. What? Did they fail to put out a fire? I've never seen that happen. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. What the heck? They just exploded. We don't get their scrap? I feel like I deserved that. Explode, no context. Hey, they just exploded just because they felt like it. Rip to them, not to us. We survived. That's all that matters. We survived. Alright, let's go to this distress beacon. It's gonna be a trap. I just know it. Oh. The distress signal is coming from a small station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Promise to help. Let's use cloaking. You use your ship's cloaking to prevent the defense system from getting a lock. Once closer, you hasten to disable the system without damaging it. It was a sloppy job. They appreciate it and offer a reward. Woo! And in a store right after. Ah, isn't this great? Welcome to our humble trade depot and shipyard. All are welcome, but try any fundus and 152 automated turret satellites would tear your ship to shreds. That's a lot. Jill, Borman, or Gracie? Then drones. 10% more crew damage. That's not very helpful. Evasion plus 10, though, when piloting is huge. Especially since we're going for a dodge run. An evasion run. Alright, time to go up. You detect 2 ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show the pursuer is a pirate, 8 the civilian ship. It's a Zoltan ship. Of course it is. It's at least a Zoltan ship. Why wouldn't it be? Damn, I just evaporated that Zoltan. The ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station. One offers to join your crew. Turing! I don't know where to station you, man. What are you good at? Nothing? You stay in cloaking, I guess. Yeah, there's... I have a full crew. That's new. Interesting. Well, nothing better to do than to jump to the next station. Plus 10% is good, yeah. You detect the life signs actually on the beacon itself, but teleporter signal warns don't pursue like David beam from the beacon onto the ship and seem intent on taking it over. Ruh-roh, run! You, with him. Turing's engineers don't actually do that much damage, so it's better to just keep them away. Okay, you back to cameras, you back to there, Johnson back to the engines, Mark Turing, you died. It's a distress call in a planet, not anymore. A small shadow appears on local radar. Turns out it is the Rebel automated scout. Why do the Rebels have so many automated scouts? Taken care of. Just take them out. Oh boy. 2D exit. You're available when the FTO drives, so you can jump to the next sector. You jump into a field of degree. It appears a battle recently took place here, and the loser seems to have been a civilian ship. The message was sent out after people were destroyed. Rebels like attacking, please send aid. The responsible rebels are still likely nearby. I will be right back. Oh, hello. Mic check. Model check. Everything check. Everything good? Sorry about that. Family called, and you don't ever turn down a call from family. Okay. You know what? Hello. Alright, you go. Let's go looking for the rebel ship. You're quick to track down the rebel ship. Let's hope he's as easy to defeat in combat as he was to find. I mean, should be easy, right? No, you don't. You get a frantic message. Check everything we have, just don't kill us. Fine. Only because I need the fuel. Wait a second, they're gonna blow up anyway. But I won't be able to get the scrap from that. Decisions. Do we accept their offer of surrender? Should we be merciful? No, I haven't been merciful, even though I haven't been merciful for most of this run. Should I show an inkling of mercy? It's up to y'all to decide. Yes, okay, I'll show them mercy. They're gonna blow up anyway, but you know. Any second now. Any second now. No? They actually got things prepared? I highly doubt that. Fire should be blowing them up any second now. I want to see them blow up. I guess not. Weird. Upgrade power, upgrade engine. We could invest some points into, you know, the shields. But if we do this, then we already have we could have a 25% dodge chance. That's pretty good. And then we'll upgrade cloak next. Next sector, civilian sector. We're not going back to the rocks. Wait, are you gonna explode? Your systems are still down. There it is. Just had to wait long enough. Cool. Kablooey. Kablooey. Starting right in Nebula. Let's jump out. No life signs detected. Okay. Guys, when you were convenient right there's a small chattery tune and listen fine. It seems to need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Let's leave them alone. If one of your ship stations are you prepared to leave? I don't think we can capture an enemy ship intact. We have a record of blowing them up. Oh. This is an automated message. Resisting our takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. Run by AI. Well, I mean, it's not man, so that makes sense. Keep messing up the lasers. Fire. There we go. Should have targeted the bridge, not the engines. The ship breaks according to your relief and knowledge that you will hopefully be one step ahead of the fleet. Yeah? Oh man, it's a long walk just to get to the... Now we should upgrade shields, but not yet because we don't have enough power to make it matter. Let's jump here. Let's see what stations. ChatGPT fired a laser. Or it's got of the rebel fleet. Powering FTO. Basic laser and pipe beam. There we go, they're not jumping away this time. Up the way. The ship breaks apart and you're relieved to know you're still one step ahead of the fleet. Alright, store time. We need to buy fuel. We don't need drones. We're not doing a drone run. Fix all. Let's buy some fuel. Let's sell the anti-personnel drone. Yeah. You don't need any of these. So we don't have to worry about it anymore. 40% dodge or an extra shield. I'll say 40% dodge. We're just working towards that extra shield layer just in case. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. No. Too bad, you will regret this decision. Will I? It's a two-man crew. What? What? What's their dodge chance? There we go. That's more like it. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. No. Give me your scrap. Give me all the scrap. Yes. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Do I want to upgrade this? 80 auto, a 50% evasion, 80% evasion. Well, we should always have a pilot. Just because it's in the bridge, just because. Never know, but I will have extra HP for the bridge just in case too. We don't want our we don't want the bridge being taken out and then it's just like, well, there goes all our dodge chance. I have a long-range beacon when you have to get ready. Refill the stressful fuel and it'll supply you with drones. Nope. Next sector. NGO. Tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're willing to help. Your evidence science you see an unusually well-armed NG ship destroying a small firecraft. The teleporter signals nearby. Intruder on deck. Young mantis in a charred uniform is teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the NG and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The NG already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Agreed to offer the mantis in exchange for bounty. The pursuing ship responsible. The pursuing ship responds to a complete unintelligible message. The young mantis jerks their attention and assumes the battle scenes. It was a trap. Of course it was a trap. It's always a trap. How? What is the plan if I, like, just accept your offer? Oh, right, I should probably fire my weapons. Man, this 40% dodge is not doing as much as I was hoping. Fire everything. Okay, we're not breaking through their shields. That's awkward. Wait, what? Oh, are they just intercepting our lasers? No, I'm gonna skedaddle. Goodbye. Screw that. If you're ever distressed beacon near an asteroid and find a ship with fired markings partially crushed between two large. Loot and destroy the ship. They're just pirates. Yeah. Fire beacons causing the ship to just break apart. You move it to loot debris. I want to visit the store, but I don't want to visit that. Stupid. Oh, we're gonna have trouble fighting the big boss then, because... Sorry, sir, this is nothing personal, but we're under orders. No. Can't board a cloaked ship. When did that door open? What? When did I accidentally open that door? This isn't good. No, we don't. I need scrap. Oh my god, I had to lock in for that fight. Jesus. These fights are getting harder and harder. And the doors being right there are not helpful at all for my micro. Okay. Evasion +5. Next level 9 out of 13. Okay. I want to see you max out evasion so we can get the maximum. Max dodge. Let's go. That's 100. That's. Yeah. I'll grab this one. Let's see. Distress beacon. Let's go to distress signal. The ship will have life forms with a nearby dense asteroid is giving off. Should we investigate? Because it could be dangerous. Let's search for the ship. You find a pirate ship, but damaged and abandoned. Salvage what you can and move on. Oh, hell yeah. There's a black market up here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. You have extra military grade explosives. We'll gladly pay for them. We have 30 missiles. Let's sell 15. Oh my goodness. You arrive at a smoldering energy station. It's a stress call unanswered. Attacked by parents or mantis was likely. There might be someone left alive or something of value left on board. Let's board the station. You send them away to... But there's nothing save for the disintegrant stench of burnt energy. This place is dead. That's sad. That's sad, but we must go on. You're ever the long-reach beacon with the FTO job, you can jump to the next one. Leave them be. It's probably enough to be useful. We have plenty of scrap. We're gonna upgrade this. Do I go for the 50% dodge? Do I go for it, chat? Do I go for max dodge? Max evasion chance. Yes, okay. We're not gonna survive the boss. But that's okay. Dodge is at 46%. Let's go to Zotan. Should be safer here. The Zotan patrol their borders but let you pass in the IDS Federation. Let's hope they won't be escorting us to the rebels. Yeah, let's hope. Something strikes you out about the in the distance. Let's check it out. Sending a shuttle to explore beckoning cases and discover signs of battle and still functioning weapons. Awesome. That's not too useful, but awesome. The Mantis outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking a Zotan for easy game. It's got moved to take tag while boarding party beams ahead into aboard from a nearby transport. Oh, this might be where we die, chat. I'm trying to lock in, but boarding's our greatest weakness. Why can't they suffocate faster? Darn it, we lost one. CA, you're alive. Lazy, you're alive. Okay. I'm alive. That still hit? 60% dodge chance, and that still hits. That's not good. Weapons fight. You put out the fire on the bridge. You no. You go there. You put out the fire on the bridge. Not good. CA back to shields. Chill back to the bridge. Daisy back to there. We don't need to repair that. At least you got a lot of stuff. Yeah. But man, this ship lacks a lot of firepower. I'm going to improve blast doors because, well, as we discovered, our doors are pretty weak towards. We rely a lot on oxygen deprivation. Turing, go back there, go to the engines, because I guess you're going to replace Johnson now. We don't have much of a choice. Okay. What the heck, Steve? One second. I just my friends If my friends are gonna message me on Steam, I might as well go on Do Not Disturb, because I forgot that is a thing I can do. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to reveal my Steam content. Let's go invisible. That should hide notifications. Okay. All things online, all weapons online, all weapons online, all weapons online. I really want to believe this can go well. Screw it, have faith in the system. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zotans to take their readings. After a short time the process is done, they contact you. Thank you for your partnership in your study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough as well as some scrap. Oh wow, that actually went well. What? The Zoltan station near speaking are happy to receive you. As they give you the formal tour of their ship, you spy some local star charts and mentally log the details. I wish there was a way to go Do Not Disturb on Steam. I really wish there was a way. Oh well. Distress store. Okay. Let's go store. Alien knickknack shop. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I can sew this because I want the burst laser. 3 shots per charge. 5. Charge time 19 seconds. I don't know. I want it. I want it, but I don't know if it'll fit. I need to repair the ship. I need to repair the ship so badly. I should get it. Should I actually? More firepower now. Okay. We're grabbing this thing. We can't. What do I do with you? Sell your drones? I don't have any cargo drones. I could sell these drones, but these don't count as drones. Those are just drone parts. Yeah, using a drone consumes 1 drone part. I can't sell them. I know what we're saving up for, but I don't know. Like, let's go to the distress beacon. Maybe it'll give us some scrap, or it could be a trap. You find a source of distress call. A small research station appears a small laboratory for it's threatening distress station. Their fire suppression system is not working. Send your rock crew member in. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppressant as possible to hard delays and eventually the fire starts to die down. With most of the fire under control, your scientists are able to help secure the station. They offer you their sincere gratitude and a generous reward. Wait a second. That's so goofy. That's so goofy. Well, chat. We have all the DACA. Takes 19 seconds to charge up, but we have all the DACA. That we made it work, chat. Alright, let's visit this unvisited location. There's no threat here. An unarmed Zotan transport is slowly making its way towards the beacon here. Hey, this is Zotan Peace Envoy. We carry no weapons and shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our messages. Take silence for interested contemplation. Good luck talking length about peace and army. Then either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. Please spread the word of alignment to those that have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren. They will transport goods to Silver Brethren. That is far away. I don't have time for that. Alright, heavy ion. Just floating in space. What is this? Charity? Oh man, now I regret spending that much on what amounted to 3% dodge, but 3% dodge. Okay, 3% dodge is 3% dodge. So what do we do now? I guess we jump. Next sector, the last stand, with less than 50% HP remaining. We so got this, guys. Explain your mission, you explain the weakness of the ship, 10 hull points repaired, good. Let's jump to the repair bay. Oh, full repair. Let's go. Oh, let's go, lads. You're also going to use very dangerous to place anti-ship batteries. Be firing at you in this location. Okay, we gotta intercept. Rebel scout turns to engage. Okay. Wait, it floats? Alright, we hit their shields. We hit that. We hit their bridge. Great, we hit practically nothing. Ow! And they hit our engine. I want to salvage the scrap from this so we can buy one extra power. Ow, that's our shields. substantial collection of useful materials. Just gotta be strategic. Terry, go back. CA, go back. Anyone else got hit? Why is that highlighting? Missing that. No wonder we were missing 10% dodge. Okay. Chat, I think we might. Can you not go through that way, please? Oh my god, we might actually stand a chance here. Scanners are showing intelligence when no match can be investigated. You'll understand who's only copies are put small practice 6 times. Try to communicate peacefully. None of your attempts to communicate will work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one creature steps forward and forces you nudges you from his ship. He seems to want you to follow him because NG's ship reactivated NG. He has max shields. 30% faster shield recharge. Get there. ZA, I'm sorry, but your shield abilities are not necessary no more. You stay in the med bay, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy, but you must... you gotta stay there. I'm gonna upgrade the scanners. This is it, the Rebel flagship. You were able to destroy this monstrosity. The Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Oh, you're cloaking? Wait, you're not firing, so I don't need to cloak. Dodge chance. Dodge chance clutch. We don't have the firepower for this, guys. This is an attrition war that I don't think we're winning. But golly, am I gonna try? Oh, we're gonna win this. We're just gonna win this super slowly. Darn it, I really needed that to hit. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna close after this reverse. How are we still alive? Oh, goodness gracious. Why? What is this? Is this what every stage is gonna be like? Just attrition? Oh my goodness, yes. I get through their island. We took so much damage for that. I don't think we're winning this. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. He took a comical amount of damage there. To the bridge. Everyone is where they should be. Of course you're traveling to the base. Why wouldn't you travel to the base? Ready for a fight? Yeah. Well, CA is dead. Sorry for the lack of commentary. This is like extremely stressful, and I was hoping I would actually win. I was hoping. Big hope, I know. It's a lot of humans. Yeah, we tried. Darn it. Red Tail, third best I've ever had? Really? Most scrap collected. 1,300? No wonder we afforded so many things. Ships defeated 24, beacons explored 72. That was one of the best runs I've had. Dang. One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. Ah, darn. Well done. That was the game. Sorry for my lack of commentary near the end there. I get really locked in and I just yeah. It's okay. It's okay. That wow. This is nearly a 2-hour stream. That was one of the longest runs I've had. I don't know how to feel about that. Cool. Oh, Thursday. I don't know what I'll be streaming. I posted schedules, or I tried posting schedules like for 2 weeks, but I don't think anyone actually looked at the schedules. One and first of all, and second of all, it's just not worth the effort for me. Especially like I don't like setting, especially since I like coming up with things spontaneously, like either the day of or the day right before. I don't like planning ahead too much for ideas for streams. But Thursday's stream might be a tier list, or it might be more Warhammer Bolt Gun. I'm not too sure. The tier list, though, you should try Mutagenics next stream. What is that? I'll take a look at it. Build the ultimate cat army through tactical breeding and send them into deep, challenging turn-based adventures. Draft abilities, epic, collect items, and manipulate genetics across generations in this roguelike tactics game for the creators. So Binding of Isaac and the end is nigh. Oh. Turn-based roguelike. I'll see how. I'll check it out. I'm not. I don't prefer turn. I don't like. No, it's not like I don't like them. I just don't prefer them. Turn-based games. And roguelikes were already iffy. Faster Than Light only caught my attention because it space, and I love space. But aside from that, that's about it. That's about it. But I'll check it out. I don't know if I can afford it. I am still a broke college student. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, I mean, 40K has 40K is 40K. 40K is the exception to all things. I don't like turn-based. Well, I mean, 40K. 40K's got cool lore, man. You don't understand. But I'll check Mutagenics out. Um, yeah, that'll be it for this stream. Actually, for Thursday's potential tier list, it might be ranking every um ranking every, why can't I remember words anymore? Every faction's leader, like warlord, epic hero. Every faction's epic hero that should be a warlord, whether it's a must-have, heavily consider, or just a consider. But I'll have to see how much I can set that up, and if I have the time to set it up. If not, then we'll probably be playing either Mugenics, as you suggested, or Bolt Gun, or more faster than light if I'm just not feeling it up for anything. But thank you everyone for joining. This is the 2 hour mark of the stream. Um, rank every Skaven, like Skaven unit or Skaven clan, from like every Skaven unit from Total War Warhammer 3, or just every clan, because I don't know every clan, but I do know every unit, and I don't know the viability of every unit. Um, but yeah, or how even Skaven lords. I don't know every Skaven lord, but no. Do you mean every Skaven, like every single individual rat amongst the billions? Every Skaven? Okay, I'm not ranking every Skaven. Bunch of them would go into cannon fodder. Not even cannon fodder. Literal. A bunch of them wouldn't even be Skaven because Skaven slaves are technically count as part of that. Yes. Okay. Well, regardless, I'm gonna have to get going now. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe for more content if you're interested. But as of now, that will be it, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye bye.